Hello my dear students, welcome back to our English class. Today I am going to continue the same chapter, the Talkative Barber. Okay, so let's start. When he saw that the Sultan was really angry with him, the barber said, "Oh master, do not be angry. I will begin to shave you." Saying this, he washed the Sultan's head and began to shave. But he had not touched him even 4 times with the razor when he stopped and said, "My master, you are acting hazily in this matter." Now, when the Sultan was getting angry and the barber realized that, then he said that, "I will begin to shave you." And saying this, he washed the Sultan's head, but he had not touched him even 4 times with the razor. Okay, when he stopped and said, "My master, you are acting hazily in this matter. Go on shaving me. Speak no more," ordered the Sultan. Then the Sultan, more angry, and he said that, "Go on shaving me. Please start to shave," ordered the Sultan. "Be patient," said the barber. "Perhaps you have not considered well what you were going to do. Would you tell me what this matter of great importance is all about, and then I will give you my opinion on it." The barber said, "Be patient. Please keep quiet. Could you tell me the importance work what you have today? You have an affair, as you said earlier." "Finish shaving at once," the Sultan exclaimed. But instead of doing this, the barber left the Sultan half shaved to go and see what time it was. "My patience is exhausted," the Sultan cried. Then the Sultan said, "Please finish the shaving right now." The barber left the Sultan half instead of doing this half work he had done, and then left. "What time it was? My patience is exhausted," said the Sultan. Sultan said that, "My patience, my calmness is exhausted, totally disappearing." "Be calm, my master, and you shall be shaved in a moment," said the barber. And saying this, he continued shaving the Sultan. But while he was doing this, he could not help talking. That means half done already is proceed. And then the barber said the Sultan, "Please be patient, be calm. I'm just shaving your head, just a moment." He starting to shave again, but his talking is not stopped at all. "If you could inform me what this important affair is, I would give more advice which you find useful. Then the barber again started to say to the Sultan that, "If you tell me what is the greatest importance affair you have today, then I must say some opinions. I have give some opinions to you." The Sultan was completely fed up by now and decided to satisfy the barber. He told him that he was giving a feast to some friends at noon, which was why he was in a hurry to leave. Then the Sultan make a plan, and he thought that he just decided to satisfy the barber completely. Then he told that he was giving the barber to some feast of some friends at noon. Then he told the barber that he has a feast in his place, and he asked some friends at noon. There was a party in Sultan's place. When the barber heard the Sultan mentioned a feast, he exclaimed, "That reminds me, yesterday I invited 4 or 5 friends to come to my house today, but I had quite forgotten it and have not made any preparation. After hearing that Sultan had a feast at noon time, then the barber exclaimed that, yes, yesterday we made a plan and I have a party also today with 4 or 5 friends in my place, but I did not do any preparation for the feast or the party for them. The Sultan, who was at the mercy of the barber, was ready to do anything to be rid of him. Be quick and finish your work, the Sultan replied, and you shall have all the food that has been prepared for me today. The the Sultan now who was at the mercy of the barber, just taking away from the barber, was ready to do anything away from the barber. So the Sultan said that, please quickly finish your work, because I supposed to give you all the meals what I have on my feast, I all giving you today. Please show me the food so that I may judge if it is enough for my 5 friends. Then the barber asked to the Sultan that, please show me all the preparation that you want to give me, and I want to judge that if that is enough meal for my all 5 friends or not. I have enough food for you, the Sultan exclaimed, but he ordered that all the food prepared for his feast be brought in. The Sultan then said that, yes, that is enough for your friends, all your 5 friends, and I have whatever I have made today, the food he ordered for the barber. The barber looked over the food and said, this is very good, but I shall want some fruits for the desserts also. The Sultan, in desperation, since his head was half shaved, ordered that the fruits should also be brought in. Then the barber said looked the food whatever the Sultan had brought in front of him, and he said that I need some fruits as a dessert purpose. So Sultan was getting very much angry, but still he ordered that some fruits have for the, please bring some fruits for the barber. The barber left off shaving the Sultan to examine each dish separately. This took up half an hour. The Sultan's head half shaved. Still the Sultan was doing so many things. Then the barber, after looking the foods, he one by one he just tasted. Okay. And it will take also half an hour, and it will take half an hour. The Sultan stamped his feet impatiently, but the barber did not hurry. The Sultan stamped his feet on the ground, but the barber is least bothered. He was doing in his own work. At length, however, he again took up the razor, but after a few minutes of work, stopped suddenly and cried, I never knew that you were so generous. Then after all these things, again the barber took his razor and started to shave the Sultan's head. But again he just cried out, stopped suddenly and cried out, and telling that and saying that the Sultan was so very much generous person. He didn't know this at all. Okay. So this is the complete explanation of the chapter, the Talkative Barber. Okay. And I think this video will help you to make you understand. Thank you very much.